everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny, and this is Creating Crafts with Jenny. And today we are starting a new project. You know, to me, now starting a new project is, I remember the first few days of a new class while I was in college and school and stuff like that. That was always my idea. I love the start of something new. Sometimes we push ourselves to get done with something, but it's always fun to start something new, right? It is. I've had a lot of my diamond painting for a really long time, and if you've watched some of my other diamond painting projects, I started doing diamond painting. I've done paint by number ever since I was, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old, and I started diamond painting, I want to say around 2000, I don't know, 20 maybe before that, I don't know. It was one of those things where when I would look to buy diamond, when I started doing paint by number, diamond painting would pop up, and it's like, what in the world is this? So I started buying them. Shortly after I started doing them, I noticed that my shoulder would hurt from the repetitive motion of picking up the diamonds, putting it back down, that sort of thing. Today I am in better health, and I do exercise daily, and diamond painting no longer hurts my shoulders. I will say that if diamond painting or paint by number hurts you physically, Google different things that you can do, exercises and pauses, and give yourself a break while you're doing your crafts, so you don't just stop doing them. Try to work around different things, and so you can continue enjoying them if you can. Right? We do what we can, and that sort of thing. Okay, so enough about that stuff. So I am starting a new one, and I've had this one so long. I did find 2 companies that are still carrying this diamond painting, and I'll show it to you here in just a minute. I will list them below of the 2 companies that still carry this print, and so it is still out there for purchase by 2 different companies. So I will show you a picture of what it looks like. I'm going to switch again here. The picture is really tiny. I will dump this all out here, and these are all look at all these little individual bags. This is gonna be fun. I will put a picture of what it looks like right here beside my face and make it large so you guys can see what it is that I'm talking about, because if I can show a little bit down here, and I will zoom in as well as I can and make sure that it's a sign. Not a sign, but a sign. So it says, family where life begins and love never ends. So I think it's cute. I have signs like this different places in the house, so I thought it would be cute. These bags are itty bitty little bags, and what I will probably most likely do, and it looks like it's got, I don't know, however many numbers and letters on here. I don't know, half a dozen or so. But these bags, and one of the bags must have a hole in it because I've got some stragglers jumping out here. The bags are really small. I mean, look at these little tiny bags. There's a lot of black. The 310, you'll find that people who do diamond painting will talk about 310 a lot, and that is usually black. So there is a ton of black on here, and you can see in the picture that there's a lot of black here. The picture is a 45 by 45. I think the resellers that I found had different sizes. So if you like this, and it had, both companies had several different sizes. I think it was 40 by 40, but I think this one's going, saying 45 by 45 by corner to corner. But I think the picture is probably like 40-40. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know where I'm going with that. Okay, so, and in the package that I had is what I kept, and I put in my drawer of, because what I do is I separate my canvases from these. I keep these in plastic drawers that I have my paintings and my diamond drills and stuff like that. And what matches up with these is this number here and this number here. So as long as you have this number and this number, they go together. So if they do get separated, you should be safe. So I'm going to push those off to the side here for just a minute. This does have the thicker, it's a pretty thick canvas, and these are round little diamonds or drills. Some people call them drills, diamonds. I probably, or not probably, I will take this off. You can see what it looks like underneath. And put the squares, because I have release papers that look just like this, only they're squared. I could take this off and cut them up. I could, but I have squared papers that are already pre-cut. So, and like I said, this has been laying flat for probably, this is 2025, so probably 5-6 years. It's been laying flat. It still has some wrinkles to it, but I think it's going to be okay. The more it's worked with and that sort of thing, the more these wrinkles and crinkles and that sort of thing will flatten out. So yeah, its stickiness is still there, but it hasn't been disturbed in all these years. So the stickiness is fine. It hasn't been disturbed. I do think that this one. Let me turn this light back on, because as you can see, I will use my light board, and this is just for me because you know, vision. You can see where this one has where you sit the drill down right where the round, each drill has a roundness to it, I should say. It looks like I have here, some of these, and I'll probably be grumpy about this as I work on it, but I'll try really hard not to be about trying to see these. I think the light board underneath will be very helpful in seeing some of these. I think they're numbers and letters only. As you can see, they're really kind of hard to see on here. See how some of the dark ones are really hard to see, but they're actually easier to see over here than what they are on the paper. So, if that makes any sense at all, I hope it does. The legend here does tell you how many bags you have of each color. And then there's numbers here, like this 3727. 3727 is this number 1, and it says that I have 1 bag. So what I will do is when I'm getting ready to, I will put these, I prefer, some people like to put them in little containers and stuff like that. I like Ziploc bags, and I got the little Ziploc bags. I just prefer those over other container type things. So I will use those, and as I get ready and I go into the office and I get the cameras ready and all that stuff, I may film some of that getting ready. Some people like to watch that. Some people could care less, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, I think the colors are going to look really pretty. Yeah, I think it's going to look kind of cute. You know, I'm sitting here, or standing here, you know, I have all these pretty blingish colors left over from my last project. I think they would look really cute on some of this. Especially, I'm looking at this birdhouse. Maybe these little, like, bird-like looking things around it, maybe. So, we'll see. But I thought I would keep these. They're very shiny, that sort of thing. They would look pretty intertwined with, I think, this project. It would probably bring out some of the colors in it. So we will do the project. Show you some of the colors that they do have here. There's some greens, and there's some mauves, some pinks, grays, some burgundies, some tannish colors, that sort of thing. Oh, they sent me some bags. Oh, that was nice. So these little Ziploc bags, they sent me some. So I may use their bags. I may use mine. They're a little bit stronger bags because after opening and closing these little bags after a while, they wear out. But we'll see. Yeah, like I said, there's a ton of these black. I may put the black in something else because there is a bunch of the black ones. And there's a bunch of blue. Looks like dark blue and black. All right. So I will get these set up and we will get going. And yeah, so we're starting a new project. Yay! All right. So I will get this footage together with starting the project and do a section of it and get it out there for you guys to see. All right. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye. First, the tool that normally comes with a diamond painting. So I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to use my tools. I do have the light board underneath this one. As you can see, I'm going to need it. So there's that. Turn it on as much as I can. And bring it up some. And hopefully you guys can see. I'll start down here in this corner with the ease. These are round. Change my camera angle there. Let's see what we got here. I did put some washi tape down so my sleeve doesn't get stuck, and because there's sticky stuff right there. It does take a second or two for your eyes to kind of adjust to what you're looking at. So I've got E's and I've got 8s, I believe. 8s are kind of like a bluish color. Fill in these E's. This black. Yes, they're similar to each other. That's crazy. I've got these D's. I have D's and zeros. I'm hoping that the zeros look different. They do. There's this a 0, and the D's kind of look like a scene one, like that. This should be fun. Like I said, I think you kind of have to get your eyes adjusted to the symbols and they don't have symbols, letters and numbers. And what is that? I don't know what that is. Is it a J? Might be a J. See the J there? It looks kind of... This thing's really old though. I should be patient with it. When you first start out, it's like trying to figure out what their pattern is. All right, so today we are celebrating my very, very best friend's 60th birthday, and I will make sure that it is a surprise birthday party. So I will make sure that this video goes up after her birthday so she doesn't get wind of her surprise birthday party. So I'm going to get off here and we are going to head to her party. So what do I always tell you guys? Go out there. Be absolutely awesome. Do your thing, and I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.